How to fill out an application for a U.S. passport using the form DS-11. This form can be downloaded from travel.state.gov. The first thing you want to ensure is that you have a black ink pen. In addition to your documents that you will need to provide the information, such as your passport, birth certificate to confirm your names and spelling, black ink only. If you make an error, complete a new form. Correction fluid is not allowed. You want to indicate whether you want the passport book, the passport card, or both. You can select between the regular book or the large book, which has additional pages. This section here, we leave it blank. There are individual boxes, therefore, we indicate either a letter or a number or character in each box. Last name here, Perry. First name, Mason. Middle name, Drake. The date of birth in the format month, day, year. So this person's date of birth is December 3, 1980, and you indicate the gender, male or female. For place of birth, you want to indicate the city and state, so North Sea, New York, or the city and country if this was outside of the United States. So if this person was born in Barbados, for example, you would indicate Bridgetown. You have a space here, then you put Barbados. Social Security, you put individual numbers in each of the boxes, so it's 9 digits. Email address, a main contact number. So the first 3 would be the area code followed by the 7 digits. You want to indicate as well the mailing address. So you indicate here, address line 2, for example, the apartment number, your city, state, zip code, and if outside of the United States, for example, before was Barbados. This section here, stop, continue to page 2. So this is page 1. Do not write anything here. Do not sign the document. Do not put a picture here. We leave it blank. Let us now complete page 2. On page 2, as we can see here, there are no individual boxes as on page 1. We just simply write in the information here. The name of applicant, so we indicate the last name, followed by the first name, then the middle name. We also put the date of birth, as on page 1, in the format month, day, year. Item 10, this asks for the parent's information, and this information must be the name given at birth. If your parent has changed their name, do not write the new name. Let us start with the dad's name. So it's the first name and then the middle name. So it's Jack Joe, the last name, Perry. Your dad's date of birth, the place of birth. It's your dad, gender, it's male. Is he a United States citizen? Yes or no? Let us complete the information for your mom. The first name, then the last name, Jane, Sue, the date of birth, the place of birth. It's your mom, so it's female. Citizen, yes or no? Have you ever been married? If the answer is no, then you continue to item 12. If you have been married, you indicate yes. You want to put the name of your current or most recent spouse, the last name, middle name, the last name, first name, and then the middle name, the date of birth, month, day, year format, and their place of birth. Is your spouse a citizen? Yes or no? The date that you were married. Have you ever been widowed or divorced? Yes or no? If that's the case, you want to put the date here. Item 12, this is an additional number that you can write here, and you indicate if it's the cell number, home, or work. What is your occupation? You write it here. Who is your employer? If you're a student, then you would indicate the name of the school. Item 15, height, hair color, eye color. Do you have any travel plans? You indicate the departure date, return date, the countries that you will visit. If you have no travel plans, simply write none, N-O-N-E. Permanent address. This is if the address here is different from the one provided on page 1. So if there's a different address, then you indicate it here. Item 20, an emergency contact. So that's someone else that you can provide who is not traveling with you in the case of emergencies. The name, the city, that's their address here, state, zip code, their phone number, the apartment number here, what is the relationship to you. And last but not least, item 21, have you ever been issued a U.S. passport book or card? You indicate no if this is the first time that you're applying for a passport, card, or book. If you have been issued one before, you put yes. Then you want to fill in the information from your most recent book. You put your name as printed in the book, what is the passport book number, and you want to put when was it issued to you, meaning when was it given to you. You want to put the status. Are you submitting it with the application? Is it stolen? Is it lost? Do you currently have it, if expired? This section is for the passport card. Your name, the card number, your most recent issue date, which is the date that it was given to you, and what is the status? Are you submitting it with the application? Is it stolen, lost? Do you have it in your possession, if expired? And this section says, please do not write below this line for issuing office only. So you want to leave this section on page 2 blank. I thank you for listening, and I hope that this was beneficial.